load that one up. Hey, hey.
Oh, got a little wink action in there.
Hey, there's a hand shot. Good! The Warriors in the state final!
Welcome everyone to ICRC's broadcast of high school lacrosse, featuring tonight's matchup of the Mariemont Warriors and the Loveland Tigers, varsity boys. It's a beautiful night for lacrosse, Kevin.
Beautiful night, Scott.
The sun is out. My name is Scott Green. I have a son that plays on the Mariemont team. I'll let Kevin introduce himself as well.
Kevin McClory. I'm fortunate enough to have two boys on the team. I've got a senior, Josh McClory, at attack, and junior, Zach McClory, who plays midi.
So it's good to see this is CHL, the Cincinnati Hills League, and the Mariemont Warriors have a record of 8 wins and 2 losses. Those 2 losses came from St. Xavier and also
Bishop Watterson, private school out of Columbus, who has very respected lacrosse program.
They were just actually in town last weekend against a tough matchup against Indian Hill Braves.
They went back-to-back Summit and Indian Hill.
Okay, so
last
that's correct.
weekend.
Okay, and then as we move on to the Loveland Tigers, Loveland has a record of 2 wins and 6 losses. And I think you may have some intelligence of the losses that they had, or the 2 wins that they had actually were wins against Milford and
I think Anderson. I think they,
Anderson.
Which would have been a league match. Maybe both Milford and Anderson were league matches.
Looks like we're getting set for face-off. Here we have a face-off, Kevin.
We've got Seth Green, number 23 from Mariemont, a sophomore who's going to do face-off. Had a really, really good year. And I don't have the number for the Loveland gentleman doing face-off.
We'll see if we can get a number after they square off here and battle for possession.
Great night for lacrosse.
Perfect weather. A nice head-to-head battle
Seth
going here.
Green and Kalen Quigley out on the face.
Looks like Loveland wins possession. 32 was the face-off guy for the Tigers. Actually, Warriors get possession.
Warriors cower.
That must be
First
Kalen
possession of the
Quigley.
game.
Mariemont on the offensive side of the ball, setting up their offense.
Yeah, Will Stutenrouth has the ball over on the right wing. Out to Bates Gall. Bates over to Charlie Coward, a long stick defender.
Nice shot there by Rennie.
Shot bounced high over the goal by
Shot by
Wally
Rennie.
Rennie. Josh McClory's going to bring it back into play.
Back up by Josh McClory.
Got several seniors on the field tonight for the Warriors.
It's a senior-heavy team, and it looks like Henry Rennie rolling right, takes a shot on goal. Goalie makes a
Shot
nice
rolling
save.
there.
Ball's on the ground. Mariemont's giving chase,
Save by Wagner.
and it looks like we're going to go Loveland ball.
Back to the seniors for the Warriors. We have 11 on the team this year.
11, and so Scott, we've got 2 seniors at attack. We have Braden Bortz and Josh McClory. At starting midi, you have Wally Rennie and Henry Rolander. And there's a shot from Loveland, number 20, who is Cooper Johnson.
Actually,
Tigers,
it was a nice
number 20,
lefty.
Cooper
I'm not sure
Johnson.
if he's a lefty or not, but that was a
Unassisted
really
with the
clean shot on
goal.
goal.
1-0 Loveland.
The first.
Unassisted.
Tigers 1, Warriors 0.
So you can see him there coming down low. You can't see it, but he basically got past the Mariemont defender, unassisted hustle goal.
He made a nice shot. It was low far corner for the goalie.
Back to face off.
Seth Green, Charlie Cowart, and Justin Taylor at midi for Mariemont.
Come on.
Charlie Cowart picks up the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. Loveland ball.
Turnover Warriors.
Have a turnover for the Warriors.
Another unforced turnover.
That's two really early turnovers for the Warriors thus far in the game, early in the game. Probably nerves are kicking in. See if they get settled down.
Loveland brings ball into play. Charlie
Nice
Coward
turn.
hammers the ball down on the ground. Josh McClory picks it up. Mariemont's in
Nice
possession.
check by Coward. Warriors take possession.
Got the ball in the middle. Over to the right to Will Stutenroth. Will Stutenroth's a junior who is a left-handed mid. He makes a pass to Bates Gall. Bates Gall
Nice
fires
shot.
into the goal 1-1.
Nice assist.
Bates
Nice
Gall
shot by Wall.
puts one in from about 12 yards out. Got an assist from Will Stutenroth.
Junior combo there.
Warriors get on the board with 10:02 left here in the first.
Nice good look. Here comes the replay. You see Stutenroth 31, lefty.
Goal by
Over to Bates
Stutenroth.
Gall. Nice solid
speed
right hand
from
shot,
Bates
bottom
Gall.
right side of the
Will
goal.
Stutenroth
Hard for the
from
goalie
Bates
to
Gall.
defend.
Goalie never had a chance.
Reading quickly back out
1-1
from
with
face.
10:02 left in the first. Back and face off.
In goal for Loveland tonight is number 10, Benjamin Wanger. Very respected goalie in Lacrosse in the city.
Warriors are scrambling
Another
for
face-off. Charlie Coward gives chase.
Gonna go to Loveland.
Loveland ball.
Tigers ball on the reset.
Number 20 for Loveland is going to bring the ball in. It's Cooper Johnson.
Face to
He's
face
got-
with Mariemont.
He's got Charlie Coward staring him in the face. I don't think anybody would want to stare Charlie in the face with a long stick in his hand.
No, most people in the community know that Charlie's a D1 committed player to Air Force.
He's going to go to Air Force. And Charlie puts not only the ball on the ground, but the stick on the ground. He's running the other way, full speed, ball in hand. Pass to Braden Boards to Josh McClory to Will Stutenroth.
Oh, just missed there. Good ball movement, just got a little hot in the end.
It's going to stay Mariemont ball. Evan Sizer's going to bring the ball in.
Warriors retain possession. Spin off the Tigers.
Evan moved it to Will Stutenroth. Will Stutenroth's bringing it in over on the right side.
Ooh, off the
Maybe
post.
maybe a little bit of an early shot, but Mariemont's going to get the rebound. Josh
Off the
McClory's
pipe,
going to bring it in
backed
over
up
on the right
by
side.
Josh McClory.
Out to Wally Rennie. Bates Gall, back to Wally. Wally's driving right. Taking a shot, bounces over the net.
Nice try by Wally
Mariemont
Rennie.
has the back.
Just a quick point
Number 20
about Wally
for the
Rennie.
Warriors with another shot. This is backed up by Bortz.
This is the second. These are the last two saves from Loveland. There was a missed shot there by Will Studenroth, and here's a second save, a shot by Wally Rennie. Bounces over the goal.
Shot from Bates Gall from about 12 yards out.
Gall with the
Benjamin
shot.
Wanger makes another nice save.
Wanger with a nice save for the
He's going to bring the
Tigers.
ball out on
Looking
the
clear.
right-hand side of the field. Looking middle. Mariemont's done a nice job all year on defending the clears, but looks like Loveland's going to get a clear here. Number 2's driving. And they score, number 17.
That was actually really nice ball movement by the Tigers.
Good movement. Number 17 is Jake Katsanis.
Tigers go up
Makes a nice
2-1.
left-handed shot.
8:26 left in the first. Goal by Custonis.
That was a nice assist here by number 2. Sean McCleven. Here he is again. Nice fast break, right?
He drives in the
Quickly
middle,
agreed,
dishes
back out of the
right.
face.
Goalie never had a chance. Left-handed shot, upper right corner. Got another face-off with Seth Green. And Seth really had a good year so far for Mariemont, winning face-offs.
And Mariemont, we've got something going on here. Looks like
Somebody
Warriors
moved
keep
early.
possession.
Somebody moved early. Mariemont's going to get possession of the ball. Looks like senior Jackson Trester's going to bring the ball in, and the refs have reversed course. We're going to go Loveland ball now.
Oh, okay.
So number 3 is Fitz Dwyer, brings ball in. He goes to number 23. That would be Cameron Delaney. Loveland's driving right. Goes back to the middle. Errant pass. Loveland picks it back up.
Rennie, they're putting a couple pokes. Now you get Jeb Lindell.
Jeb Lindell's giving him all he wants.
Nice stop by the Warriors defense.
Yeah, Loveland makes a pass in the middle that goes errant. The goalie, Hunter Ripatella from Mariemont, picks the ball up and goes right to Evan Sizer, who's clearing the ball. He just dropped it to number 3 for Loveland, who's Fitz Dwyer. He's driving left, going middle, and gets to the goal, takes a shot. He's going to get his own backup.
Well, that's hard to do.
You don't see that often, Scott.
It's good hustle
You don't
play.
see it often.
Good hustle play. Oh, Warriors, looks like Warriors are back there first. Charlie must have had a stick. Charlie Cummins had a stick sticking out there. They
Goes to Wiley Lyons.
Nice to have him back for the Warriors. Been injured early in the season.
This is Wiley's second game back. He's dished to Zach McClory, who clears the ball, driving middle. He's on the 30-yard line. Just looking for a friendly face to give the ball to. He's got Seth Green over on the right. Seth's driving right side, gets the ball in the box, drives back to Zach.
Warriors still transitioning middies in.
And Nick Brothers comes in, number 29.
If I'm not mistaken, is Nick from Australia? Or
You know,
moved here
Scott,
from
I'm glad you
Australia?
brought that up. We recruited Nick this year out of Australia. It's a long way to come for lacrosse, but Mariemont lacrosse is thought of pretty highly, and he came all the way from Australia to play lacrosse for the Warriors. Braden Bortz goes right. He dishes below to the X to Josh McClory. Back to Braden Bortz. Braden's going to whip this in.
Oh,
Nice save.
Nice save by the goalie.
by Ben Wanger. It's a nice save.
Saved by Wagner.
See if Mariemont can't defend this clear. They've done a good job all year on the clears.
That was a patient possession by the Warriors, but a nice save by the goalie. Good open look.
Goalie's got the ball at the 35. He's clearing at 28. 28's got a full. That's Brecken Sharkey. That's going to be a goal. That's going to be a goal.
Great assist. Wide open look for the Loveland Tigers. I tell you, the big difference so far in the game with an early lead by the Tigers, 3-1, is possession at face-off as well as after turnovers.
Assist from Sharkey.
You know, what we'll see here is 28 for Loveland. Drives the middle. Nobody picks him up. He makes a nice dish to the left-hand side. And number 3, I think that's 3, isn't it, Scott?
Yes, that was 3.
Goalie never had a chance.
We got Quigley and Green back at face-off. 5:45 left in the first.
We've got Evan Sizer on one wing, and we have Jeb Lindell on the other. Seth Green wins. He's driving
break.
goal. Goes to Braden Bortz. Braden to Josh. Josh takes a shot.
Nice.
Ben Wanger makes
Save by
another
the
nice
goalie.
save.
That was a nice fast break by the Warriors, but good save by the goalie again.
Saved by Wagner.
He's hard to get the ball by right now.
He's doing a nice job.
Loveland Tigers.
Oh, that might get over the field. That's over the field.
It's over and back.
It's over and back for Loveland. Mariemont's got the ball. Braden Bortz has picked it up, and he's driving the middle. See if anybody stops him as the middies come on.
Braden Bortz, senior attackman, having a very nice
Senior
year.
attack. He's, he, I think, is leading the CHL in assists, and he's second or third in goals. He's going to go be a DePaul Tiger next year and
Nice.
carry on his lacrosse career. He makes a pass to Henry Rolander. Ben Wanger makes another nice save.
Wagner with a nice shot.
So my understanding, we have 3 seniors going to DePaul, 2 to play lacrosse and 1 to play football. Is that correct?
That would be
Committed at
accurate.
this point?
Wally Rennie, Josh McClory, and Braden Bortz will all be freshmen at DePaul next year. Josh and Braden are going to play lacrosse, and Wally is slated to be a
4:37
football
in the
player
first.
for
Tigers use
DePaul
their
Tigers.
He was Mariemont starting quarterback for the last 3 years.
For
Great
the last
football player
2 or
and-
3 years.
And great lacrosse player. I can say that I know for sure that Wally had moved to Mariemont from he used to play for Kings.
He was in the Kings School District till about 5th grade when he moved here, and we were happy to have him.
Yes, he according to his parents, his favorite college player of all time was Vince Young from Texas. I mean, he used to wear the number 10 as long as he could remember growing up as a tribute to him. We also just learned that he is a big fan of Game of Thrones.
So Wally Rennie takes a shot. Ben Wanger makes another nice save on. And then there's Henry Rolander making a shot. And again, Ben Wanger makes a save. Loveland drive in the middle. Dishes 17. 17 puts the ball back in the middle.
I think that's the second goal for Loveland. Right at the top of the crease. Goalie face to face with the goalie. The goalie's got his hands full so far from here.
Well,
we have a penalty now.
Looks like we're going to have an illegal stick for somebody. Stick check at the timeout
Looks like it's
for the
against,
refs. Looks
Loveland.
like Loveland's going to get an illegal stick. So Loveland's going to go, or Mariemont's going to go man up. It's a non-releasable penalty, Scott.
Flag down on the field.
For how long, do you know?
Number 24
See if
for
they
the Loveland
announce it.
Tigers, Kyle Whitaker, called for a pinch tag. It's a 3-minute non-releasable
3 minutes.
penalty.
3 minutes.
It's a long penalty.
Whether you know that or not, what that means is a normal penalty is releasable. So if you score, you go even. With a non-releasable,
You score,
Mariemont
you
can keep scoring.
keep possession.
And Loveland is going to be a man down for 3 minutes.
Huge
regardless
opportunity
of
for
how
the Warriors,
many,
right?
Regardless of how many goals Mariemont scores, you don't see too many 3-minute non-releasables. So Mariemont's moving the ball to the left. Wally Rennie goes behind the crease. Josh McClory. Josh to the right to Braden. Braden to Charlie. Charlie's going to take another save from Ben Wanger. Charlie Coward takes a rip.
So you see some double teaming going on now from the
Yeah.
Warriors. There's a hold, potentially.
Non-called hold. So Loveland is on the attack, man down. They're on the right wing. Need to get. Mariemont should be double teaming. They've now applied the double team to number 3. Justin Taylor and Jackson Tresser are both vigorously attacking the guy, and
Should be
he
a
drops the
turnover
ball,
there.
goes out of bounds.
Nice defense from the
Mariemont has
Warriors.
the ball. Justin
Warriors
Taylor's
force
bringing the
the
ball
turnover.
upfield. He has given it to Jeb Lindell. Jeb has passed to Braden Bortz. Braden's attack in the middle. Zach McClory's coming on the field now that we've got the defensive middies off. Josh McClory's got it to Braden Bortz. Braden Bortz to Charlie Coward to Zach McClory. Zach's rolling right. Bates Gall's picked it up. Braden Bort's going to take a shot. Josh
Nice.
McClory rolls left.
That was a nice fade
Buries
by
it.
Bortz to McClory. Easy shot from McClory. Finally caught the goalie off guard.
You know, I don't know if there can be any easy ones against Ben Wanger.
He's been
really
saving
done a
everything.
Nice job.
Yeah.
The goal by Josh McCrory. Nice feed by Bortz.
Nice feed by Bortz and McClory. Nice shot away from the goalie stick. See it again.
Bates to Bortz to McClory.
It's good ball movement, man up. So Warriors
And we're
will
still man up.
so we'll take face-off now with Loveland missing one of their wingmen.
So is that Charlie Cowart has a unobstructed run at face-off.
Warriors stay man up.
And Charlie Cowart picks it up and is going to attack the
Face-off
goal.
win, count with possession.
Josh McClory has it at X. Goes out right to, here's another Josh McClory at X. Goes to Wally Rennie.
Oh, that's so close.
Oh, that was right on the line.
The
Wanger
goalie
with another
stopped it.
save. Shot by Josh McClory.
It had to be 1 inch in front of the line. At most.
Game benches, Scott. Game benches.
Nice defense here by the Warriors. Got a ball
Well,
going free here. We'll see who gets
Mariemont's
possession.
going to pick the ball up at the end. Loveland threw it out all the way.
We're still not all square yet, right?
Now Loveland is still man down. You can see number 24, who happens to be Kyle Whitaker, still sitting for his pinched head. You ever heard of that for a 3-minute non-releasable, Scott?
I have. It's a costly penalty. It's
It
not
is a
one you want to
costly
have
penalty.
against you, especially in a tie game.
Charlie Coward takes the ball at the 30, dishes to Zach McClory. Zach's rolling right to Braden Bortz. Braden didn't catch that cleanly. He's picking it up. He's rolling. Another errant pass. Charlie Coward's going to take a rip. Here we go. Mariemont has it backed up. We're back to even sides.
Tiger Sharkey comes on. We're all even.
Like you said, Kevin, it could be a game of inches.
Look at this shot from Josh McClory. Did it cross the line or not?
Shot by
No,
Gall.
it was a good save. It was still in the white.
Josh McClory's going to bring the ball in from Mariemont behind the Loveland goal. He's rolling left. He dishes to Bates Gall.
Just missed.
Bates dislodged. Loveland picks the ball up. Ben Wanger has the ball.
Kid's got some nice speed.
He runs well. So Loveland has the ball at about 30. That's Brecken Sharkey with the ball. He's got Henry Rolander defending him. He's now moved over to the right side of the field.
Looks like
I
it's
bet he's going to drive right. Double team comes on. He doesn't seem to be overly interested in passing the ball. He's dropped it. Ball's on the ground. See if Evan Sizer can pick it up. Loveland picks it up. Number 20 is Cooper Johnson. Now Mariemont has it, but we've got a penalty.
It's going to be against Loveland. Loose ball push. Be my guess.
The way things are lining up, it looks like a Loveland foul because Charlie Coward's moved to the other side of the field.
It was a real scrap for the ball there.
And
of
here
Mariemont
comes the cross check. That would be a foul.
Just a little bit obvious.
Just a touch.
So Warriors get man up with 15.7 seconds left
So
in the first.
if you know it or not, if you're going to push somebody, you need to have your hands together on the stick, Scott. His hands were,
Spread
in my
apart.
estimation, 17 and a half inches apart. Non-releasable. Did you
Man.
see that?
Tigers,
Okay.
Cooper Johnson called for a cross check. Cross check was up to the head. 3-minute non-releasable.
Another
Warriors go man up.
non-releasable for 3 minutes. Zach McClory brings it in.
So
Gets a
Mariemont
touch.
made us hold the ball to keep possession with that face-off for the second quarter.
So Scott, tell us what that means when there's a penalty and you have possession at the end of time.
Well, if you let the time run out, then you start the next quarter with possession at the top of the field.
No face-off.
No face-off, correct.
Right. So
Pretty smart strategy by the Warriors.
First, Lisbon Tigers up 3.
Scott, when was the last game you saw with 2 3-minute non-releasables in one quarter?
It's been a long
Start
time.
the
Been
second.
a long time.
Been a long time.
Been a long time.
The face-off with possession and a man up.
Yeah, we're going to show a series of highlights here. We'll let our viewers.
Josh McClory to Braden Bortz. Braden out to Charlie Coward. Takes a rip. Ben Wanger makes a great save.
Probably the player of the quarter.
Right
Wanger had a
now,
lot
I
of
would say
saves.
he is. There's our cross check. Bates Gall to Braden Bortz. Josh McClory, who rolls left cage, scores.
I'll tell you, Warriors spent a lot of time on offense that quarter. Loveland took advantage of their possessions.
Not dissimilar from the Wyoming game earlier this week for Wyoming, where the shot disparity, from what I heard, was 65 shots on goal for Mariemont and somewhere around 10 for Wyoming.
Yes, and it was a pretty close game
Until the
Third and
second
fourth
half,
quarter,
until it
yeah.
wasn't.
So like we said before, you'll see the Warriors start off around around the 50-yard line with possession, and Loveland will be a man down.
Looks like number 17, Zach McClory.
You might know Zach.
It's number 17 in your playbook, number 1 in my heart. Zach McClory, junior from Mariemont.
It's always fun to see the McClory boys working together for older brother's final year. They've been playing together, I'm assuming, for a very long time.
Well, you know, they came up through the Terrace Park Bulldogs program. So many of these kids did.
And what is Zach's Terrace Park Bulldog nickname that coaches gave him a long time ago?
I believe he's...
Second grade.
It's a good question. It's a good question, Scott. I didn't really look at our cheat sheet. And his little brother be known as Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter. Speaking of sharpshooting, nice goal by Bates Ball, number 24. Junior from Mariemont. Quick execution by the Warriors. I believe we still have a non-releasable, correct? So there's...
We're gonna stay man up probably for another 2.5 minutes.
Another nice
There's
assist
10
from
seconds
Bortz.
left on the clock. Is that an assist from Bortz?
Yes. And I'd say we've seen Gall play all year. That's his shot.
He likes to go right.
He's a good right shooter.
So we've got Charlie Cowart out on one wing, and Scott, can you see who's on the other wing?
I believe that's Wally Rennie.
Wally Rennie. Seth
Two
Green
seniors.
gets it to Rennie. Great play from Seth Green.
Possession.
Seth Green's hustling off the field just like any good face-off man. We go to X, Josh McClory. Keep in mind, Mariemont is man up. Pass to Braden Bortz. Went through Braden's stick. Wally Rennie's picked it up. He's on the left wing. Zach McClory, middle of the field with the ball on about the 30. Charlie Cowart's got it.
We'll just have their play set up here.
Bates Gall's going to probably take another shot here.
Oh, just missed. Had a wide open
We've
look.
got it covered. Wally Rennie has it.
He just missed that.
Are we going the other way?
I'll call this. It was a great dodge right here. Watch this next extra step. Right there. Had an open look and just missed it. Kept going left with the ball.
It's a nice catch from number 28 for Loveland. They've got the ball down on offense. We haven't said that in a while. But they're still man down for another couple.
So they're going to try to kill
About
the
another
clock
minute.
until we get a double team on them. Good tough defense by Sizer.
Sizer cleans him with the ball, picks it up. He's going to inbound it. Evan Sizer with the ball. He's going to clear to Wiley Lyons. Wiley's going to get the ball over the 50. Over to Wally Rennie.
See if the Warriors set it up here.
Back to X, Josh McClory.
Got our transitions coming in. Warriors are
Braden.
getting set.
Braden Bortz has the ball at the top. He dishes to Zach McClory.
Still have our man-up offense on the field.
Back to Wally. Down below to Josh. Josh to Braden. Braden to Charlie. Charlie to Zach. Zach's running right. Over to Bates. Bates takes a shot
Nice
into the back
goal.
of the net. That's an assist for Zach McClory. Another goal by Bates Gall.
He's taking advantage of the man-up. Good passing by the Warriors
Strong right hand.
on both those goals. That's a fast ball coming at the goalie.
Wouldn't want to be on the business end of that.
Nice pass by McClory. This
There it
is actually
is.
a really good by Gall.
He went low and right on the goalie, which is a hard spot to get your stick down to.
And good rotational shot, too. All of his energy and his power is going forward.
Still man up for Mariemont.
Back to face off with Green and Quigley.
Looks like we have Bates Gall and Charlie Cowart on the wings. See if Seth can't do what he did last time. Scoots it back to Bates. Bates has the ball. He's moving forward. Bates to Charlie Cowart. Charlie Cowart to Zach McClory. Zach has the ball at about the 30 in the middle of the field. He goes back to Charlie. Charlie back to Zach. Bates Gall whipping it up again. Bates Gall. You might be getting tired of me saying it. Bates Gall scores again.
Is that 3 in this quarter?
I think that's 3 in this quarter, Scott.
That's what they call a hat trick in most sports. So good
Most
for him.
sports. Keep the hats on your head, ladies and gentlemen. We don't need them on the
And
field.
if you've noticed one advantage on face-offs, if you've watched the last two, let's take a look at the replay, you want to call it?
It's going to sound very familiar to the last one. Charlie Cowart to Zach McClory to Bates Gall to the back of the net.
Very consistent. And what I was referring to earlier, with man down, on the face-off, the face-off guy's just scooping it to a wide-open wing.
Wide open, right. Seth is doing exactly what he's supposed to do.
That wing should be there every time.
And same thing. Charlie Carrot picks the ball up this time. He's got his long stick running towards the goal. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Nice save by Ben Wanger. Nice save.
Looks like the ball's still loose, but he still has it.
Shot by Cowards is a scrum in front of the goal.
Ben Wanger has the ball. He's out of his crease, looking for a friendly face to clear the ball to.
We're all square now.
He's sending everybody deep.
Loveland's back in with all players. The Warriors have really got him trapped here. Could be a failure to possess if something doesn't happen soon. It may just got it.
Yep. And another defensive play by the Mariemont offensive players. They've been very good at that this year, Scott.
It's a big deal, especially when you're trying to compete for a state championship. You got to play good defense when you're an offensive player. Important part of the game.
So some new middies come on the field. Luke Brothers, our Aussie, he's got the ball right.
Nice
he makes a dodge. He's lost the ball, though. Let's see if he'll place a little defense. Henry Rolander's running with number 2 from Loveland. That's Jackson Trester with a long stick defending Loveland out on the left side of the field. Jackson comes from a long line of Tresters who play lacrosse. He's got an older brother and a younger brother who both play.
Actually, I believe, you correct me if I'm wrong, Kevin, but there's a goal.
There's a loose ball, ends up in the back of the goal. I don't know who we're going to give credit to that to.
I think there was a drop ball there inadvertently, and Loveland was right there to pick it up and score.
I think Loveland's taken 4 shots.
They may be 4 for 4.
And I think they've made all 4 of them.
And they've all been right in front of the crease. It's a tough position for the goalie to find himself. Here it is here.
It's just a loose ball.
Somehow 17 flipped it up to his
player.
Was
that 17?
Yeah, 17 to, I think, number 1.
Well, if it's 17, we're going to give Jake Katsanis credit for that one.
Okay, number 1 to 17 is what it was.
So Evan Sizer picks up another face-off won by Seth Green. Evan Sizer has the ball to Will Stutenroth. Will's on the right side of the field. He's rolling back, not quite sure what to do with the ball. Looks like he wants to take his man one-on-one.
It looked like the Warriors were going to have a really fast break there, and they settled it down. Well, it's a smart play.
Yeah, Braden Boards to Zach McClory. Zach's middle of the field. He goes out to Seth Green. So when Seth's not doing face-off, he comes in on the second midi line as an offensive midi. Seth rolled right to Zach McClory. Zach passed to...
Oh, off the post. Oh, it looks like it hit the back of the post and came out.
We've got one in from the Aussie.
The Aussie.
I'm not so sure if you know that or not, but that's the third assist.
I think Australia, they call that was crikey.
I'm sorry?
Crikey.
That was crikey.
Crikey.
That's also the third assist from Zach McClory.
Nice. That's a hat trick assist. I tell you, McClory's done a really nice job assisting. This was a great shot.
Well,
it's almost hard to say where it hit.
A very generous call from the referees. So, Scott, I don't know if you know that, but the McClory brothers get their generosity from their father. It's a long-known
generational
family trait
family history of giving, right?
McClory's. We give back. We're
it's
givers.
Nice.
Seth looks like he's going to have another face-off win. Picks up the ball.
Just
looking for a friendly face. Seth to Will Stutenroth. Stutenroth to McClory behind the goal.
McClory looks hungry there.
Yeah, he does.
He does a great job of dodging left to right.
Braden
for an
Boards.
open player. Good defense.
Ball gets knocked down. Braden picks it back up, though. He did a nice job.
He should have somebody open.
And there's another goal for Australia, brother.
Another crikey shot.
That was a crikey shot.
Learned that from the famous Australian who unfortunately died from the stingray sting. Can't remember his name.
Well, of course, the great outdoorsman.
Okay.
Another
nice goal. Nice low shot, too. That's hard to defend.
So that was Braden Boards to Luke Brothers, and Luke put it in the back of the net. Middies are doing a good job of scoring tonight.
Another nice assist from Bortz as well. Green's back at face-off. Loveland's changed their face-off guy. Don't see a number.
You know, that's not Luke Brothers. That would be Nick Brothers. Luke
Oh,
Brothers
Loveland
would be
wins the
his younger
face-off.
brother, who's quite the soccer player for the Mariemont Warriors. But number 24 for Loveland is just passed to number 20 for Loveland, who's got it about the 25. We're out to 24.
Seven to 4, 6 minutes left. Loveland has the ball.
Cooper Johnson has the ball on the left wing. Now we're out on the right wing. He's giving him the left.
It's a good dodger, number 20. Good speed. Good defense by Trester.
Loveland being very patient with the ball. But the ball's on the ground.
Looks like forced turnover.
Jackson
there by
Trester's
Jeb
picked it
Lindell.
up, and he's running hard middle. He's past the J.P. Normile.
Got a
Normile
fast
to
break.
Bortz. Bortz is at the 30. He's looking for a friend. He goes to Evan Sizer.
Oh, just missed
Sizer
the
had
pass.
one hit him right in the net.
Gall should be there for it.
Gall picks it up. Oh, he gets a vicious hit.
That was a
Vicious hit.
loose ball
Flag
push
down on the
from
field.
behind.
Did you see that?
Yes, he hit him from behind. You can't do that. He beat him to the ball, and you can't push from behind if you don't have a shot at getting to the ball.
It'd probably be fair to say at this point that Loveland is not what we would call a technical team.
At this point, they have been charged with a lot of technical
Well,
fouls.
look how far his hands were apart. His hands were
And if you
20
think about
inches
it,
apart.
up to this point, it's been costly. The Warriors have scored around 3 goals, maybe, at least 2, after the Warriors
Probably
have been
3.
penalized.
So-
I'm thinking 3 as well. Man up opportunity again for the Warriors.
I can't think this one will be non-releasable, though. This is probably a 30-second or a 1-minute releasable. So Zach McClory's rolling right.
Warriors are moving
Goes
really
to
fast
Bortz.
on this one.
Bortz to McClory. Back to Bortz. Back to McClory. Back to Cowart. Over to Rennie. To
Somebody's
McClory.
open right
Back
there.
to Bortz.
Oh, a little high pass.
Bad pass.
Bortz did a good job
Charlie's
of pulling
gonna
that
pick
one
it up.
down. Nice look. Nice shot
there's
by Rennie.
Braden Bortz.
That's at least the 3rd assist for Bortz in the game as well.
It was
Similar to
Braden Bortz
McClory.
to Wally Rennie. Back of the net. They move the ball around so well.
2 seniors. I remember Braden Bortz playing as a kid for the Terrace Park Bulldogs. Nickname was Brazier. My understanding it's kind of stuck with him for a long time.
You know, Braden comes from a long line of lacrosse players. He had an older brother, Connor, who played for the program, and maybe the greatest scorer in Mariemont history.
Wow. And I know he also has a little sister that's playing.
He has 2 sisters who played. His sister Janie, who graduated last year, is down at Clemson, and he's got a younger sister who's probably in 7th grade.
7th or 8th grade, yeah.
Yeah.
Back at face-off. This is a new challenge for Green.
Seth Green is going to win
Got it.
another face-off.
Green with a nice
Seth
faceoff
to
play.
Bortz.
Production Warriors.
Mariemont starting to control the game on offense.
It would not be a stretch to say Mariemont has controlled the ball 65% of the time, maybe more.
This quarter for sure. And less unforced errors as well. It's probably the difference in the quarter at this point.
Bortz is going to
That's Bates Gall. the
Henry
senior
Rolander. Henry Rolander with a shot. Mariemont has it backed up.
He's a strong shooter, Rolander. He's got a quick release. He sees an opening. He's going to take the shot.
Henry thinks he's open once he steps on the turf there, Scott.
It's a good mindset to have of a scorer.
Well, you can't score if you don't shoot.
That's right.
I know Scott felt that way in college.
Oh,
Shot from Wally Rennie, rolling
Rennie's
middle,
feeling
back
it.
of the net.
It's going to be a good stat night for some of the seniors.
9-4 Mariemont.
9-4 Mariemont. That was another, that's Wally Rennie. We talked to him earlier. He was going to DePaul to play quarterback. Maybe we can talk him into playing lacrosse. He's got 2 other friends on the team who want to play lacrosse. You never know.
There's no question Wally is athletic enough to play any sport he wants at DePaul.
He's been a lot of fun to watch in his high school career
He has.
in all sports.
We've got another Trester on the field, Scott. We've got number 38, Ethan Trester, who's a junior, who's come out on the field.
Okay. 32
He's playing the wing on face-off with Nick Brothers, with Seth Green at face-off.
With Quigley from
We've got a
Loveland.
foul,
False
procedure
start.
foul. Seth Green's running middle hard, and he bulldozes a Loveland player. Some of the Loveland fans feel like that was a ward, but the guys who count didn't feel it was a ward. Braden Bortz with the ball, rolling left, back to Josh McClory at X.
The Warriors are really being aggressive right now. Loveland defense slowing down a little bit. Good ball movement by the Warriors. Lefty opportunity for McClory.
And we have it. Mariemont has it backed up.
We got it backed up. Okay, good.
An early bounce shot into the goal. Number 31, Will Stutenroth has it backed up. He'll bring the ball back into play.
He's a lefty. There he goes.
Rolling right.
Good defense.
Got hammered pretty good. Ball's on the ground.
It's pretty tough defense by Loveland there.
Will doesn't quit. Nick
Somebody's
Brothers has
probably
picked the
got to
ball
be
up.
open.
Rolling right. Zach McClory's wide open.
That was a good ground ball by the Warriors. That was also good defense at the time by Loveland. You got to get those ground balls. Possession's so important, especially against a good team like Mariemont.
And there is a wicked assist from Josh McClory to Nick Brothers, and I believe that's 3 for Nick Brothers, isn't it?
It's 3, maybe 4. Maybe it is a third, yeah.
In
3
this
or 4.
quarter.
In this quarter. He's having a really nice quarter.
Nick Brothers, the Warriors goal, the 3:04 mark. Nice feed from Josh McClory.
I'm not sure who got the assist. I remember McClory assist.
That was Josh McClory made a
Warriors 10,
really,
Tigers 4.
I may be showing some favoritism, but that was as good a pass as you're going to see.
Josh's nickname in elementary school was Top Shelf in Lacrosse.
Top shelf. So Seth Green, once again.
On the merry-go-round there.
Yeah, Wally Rennie's fighting for the ball. Jeb Lindell's fighting for the ball.
Warriors
It's on
are-
the ground. I think Jeb Lindell has it.
Warriors are tough on those loose balls and face-off.
Jeb Lindell to Will Stutenroth. Will's got a run. He's going to... Seth Green makes a run at it.
There's a push.
Oh, we're going to have a loose
Against
ball
Loveland.
push. Another penalty on Loveland. So Mariemont's going to go man up again, Scott.
Another opportunity for the Warriors. Let me go back to Josh McClory, our senior, your son.
Cross check for 1 minute.
A couple interesting things about him. As we talked about, he's going to DePaul to play lacrosse.
He is.
Interested in management fellow program. Is that what it's called?
So the honors program at DePaul is called the Management Fellowship Program. And ironically, Josh McClory, Wally Rennie, and Braden Bortz were all accepted into that honors program at DePaul.
It could be a great possibility to be roommates. But they're
Let's hope
playing
that
different
doesn't
sports. That could be dangerous, right?
So,
Looks like Loveland got the ball.
yeah, shot from Zach McClory. Ben Wanger made another nice save. Loveland had it backed up.
Backed up by the Tigers. Tigers on the restart.
But this poor fellow has Charlie Cowart hitting him. Charlie Cowart causes a
Oh,
loose
got an
ball,
open player right there.
picks it up, goes to Wally Rennie. Wally Rennie
Nice.
goes to Zach McClory. Zach
Nice.
McClory buries it in the back left part of the net.
You know, that whole play was as a result of the forced turnover by Coward.
Cowart causes the turnover, picks the ball up, makes the assist.
And a pretty wide open goal for McClory.
He may make the popcorn for us later on, park the cars.
This is kind of a fun play if you're a Mariemont Warriors fan. Got a missed shot. Oh, no, this is the goal. Actually did a nice job, a little ball fake there to get the goalie to move the stick over and just punched it right in the right.
Yeah, since then, Mariemont's gone on an 8-2 run in about the last quarter, and to no fault of Ben Wanger, the Loveland goalie, he's done a nice job of keeping Loveland in the game, but Mariemont has absolutely dominated the game on the offensive side of the ball.
Oh, man.
And a little fancy there, but Josh McClory picks it up. He goes to Will Stutenroth.
It's almost a really nice play by the Warriors.
So Will Stutenroth is rolling left. He goes out to Braden Bortz. Braden Bortz,
Nice shot by
back of the
Bortz.
net. It's 12-4. So that was Will Stutenroth, number 31, to Braden Bortz. Braden Bortz in the back of the net.
You know, it's very obvious that the Loveland defense kind of lost some energy with those man-down situations. There was at least 3 in the game thus far, and that's hard to do against the division-leading Mariemont Warriors.
Well, they've been man down for 6.5 minutes of the game. And again, to no fault of Ben Wangers, who's doing everything he can to keep him in the game.
Oh, he got it.
All right,
Mariemont
Jeb
gets
Lindell
possession.
controls the ball. He's running up. He gets the ball to Will Stutenroth. Will's got the ball. He passes to Braden Bortz. Braden's going to go to Wally Rennie. Gets a touch inside the box.
Coming down to 1 minute and a half. Everybody could use a break. There's been a lot of action.
I'm fairly certain Loveland could use a minute to.
There's an unforced error by the Warriors.
Yeah, there's an errant pass from Bates Gall that goes out of bounds. Loveland's going to pick the ball up.
I had the opportunity to read the seniors set some goals for the team recently, and one of their goals was to have no more than 5 unforced errors while on offense. And we're pretty close to that so far tonight, being just under that or right at it.
Yeah, they've had their moments where they've not been great about taking care of the ball. They certainly had their issues against a very difficult St. X team earlier in the year.
Well, I guess if you're going to set goals, you might as well set them
Set
aggressively.
them high, Scott.
Yeah.
I know you always did.
Yes, sir. We do. Just a couple more things while we have a quick break about some of the seniors for the Mariemont Warriors that are playing tonight. Hunter Ripatella, Mariemont's goalie, his childhood nickname was Scorpion, is planning on to attend the University of Maryland and supposedly can shred it on the electric guitar. Another interesting fact about Ripatella is his father was a Navy SEAL.
So I don't know if you knew this or not, but Maryland is known as the Terrapins. Don't fear the turtle.
Don't fear the turtle. Nice.
Fear the turtle.
Don't fear the turtle. Or don't mess with a boy who has a father as a Navy SEAL.
Well, I've always tried to live my life by that motto. If your dad's in Special Forces, he's a friend of mine.
Yeah, same here. That's why we're all so nice to Mr. Ripatella. Another senior on the field, number 25, Justin Taylor, childhood nickname Pipe Fitter, attending Wake Forest University in the fall.
That is one smart kid, Justin Taylor.
Very smart kid, and actually, according to his parents, became a competitive poker player at the age of 5.
I heard it was 6.
You heard it was 6.
I heard it was 6.
What's the difference? Just one.
Well, been a lot of changes in the law, Scott.
So I guess our advice to our boys is don't play poker against Justin.
So Loveland's going to bring the ball in, and some poor soul for Loveland has the misfortune to bring the ball in against Charlie Carrot. The ball's on the ground, imagine that. And Charlie's going to bring the ball up the field.
Less than 1 minute left, Kevin.
Charlie is essentially a one-man wrecking ball on the field.
And usually he gets in this situation, he keeps going straight forward. And that's exactly what he's done.
And there's a flag. There's a flag on the field. I think it's going to be a slash on Loveland. Mariemont will probably just kill this so they get the ball, but Henry Rolander has not met a shot he doesn't like.
Stubenroth. Oh, good save by the goalie. So it would appear that Mariemont will go man up again. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here. If Mariemont holds the ball, will they get possession without face-off in the third quarter?
I believe,
even though it's
on
halftime,
the ground, they will get possession in the start of the third quarter. So you could expect to see very little action here in the last 14 and a half seconds in the first half. So this will take it to about 7 minutes that Loveland's defense has been man down in the first half.
That's
out
tough.
of 24.
Yeah, that's tough.
Bates Gall brings the ball in. He goes to Zach McClory in the middle.
10 seconds
Zach
left.
McClory goes to Braden Bortz. Braden Bortz goes to Josh McClory.
Nice spin move there. We still got time. Looks like they're going to
He's
hold
gonna
it.
just kill it. That'll end the quarter, sports fans.
It's probably a smart play by the Warriors. They didn't have an open look this whole possession and start the third quarter.
So we're going to go into halftime, 12-4, Mariemont Warriors.
12-4, Mariemont Warriors. I guess the difference in the game at this point, from my observations, it was a game of turnovers for. It was the penalties that really hurt Loveland.
Well, I think several factors. Loveland couldn't keep out of foul trouble. Mariemont's offense possessed the ball the majority of the first half.
So that's So it was the turnovers. It was the penalties for Loveland, possession for the Warriors in the second half. Little limited unforced errors, and we're going to turn it over now and get ready for the second half, Kevin.
Scott, we'll talk in the second half.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the second half of the matchup between the Mariemont Warriors and the Loveland Tigers. The night continues to be beautiful. There's actually, you can't see it unless the camera guys can grab a picture of it to the left of a full moon.
And Scott, just a trend that started in the first half. Mariemont's going to start the second half, man up, possession of the ball, so no face-off due to a cross-check from Loveland towards the end of the first half. Zach McClory's bringing the ball into play. He goes left to Wally Rennie. Wally goes to X to Josh McClory. Josh goes out to the left to Braden. Braden out to Charlie. Charlie to Zach. Zach's going to cross over right to Braden. Braden will probably go low to Zach, or to Josh. Josh to Wally.
Nice goal.
Wally into the back of the net. There's an assist for Josh McClory. Another goal for Wally Rennie.
From my perspective, that was one of their nicest man-up offense possessions of the game.
Yeah.
A lot of good sharing of the ball there. Wide open look in the end.
It's tough to defend when you're man down.
We'll let the viewing public enjoy this one. Watch the passing here.
Braden Bortz goes no-look pass. Wally really makes a nice shot there. I mean,
that was tough because the goalie had a stick in the right place, and Wally shoots around it.
Yes.
High post.
He's a tremendous athlete, at Wally Rennie.
Back and face off with Green and quickly again.
Seth just manhandles him. See if he can't hold on to it.
There's a nice check by Loveland there. Very good defense.
Problem is, Charlie Cowart is going to have his way with this guy.
Looks like they're going to call it against Mariemont, I'm guessing, for a loose ball push. It's actually a good defensive play for Loveland to create a turnover against Mariemont against the face-off guy.
Charlie Cowart got called for it.
Loose ball push.
Cross-check, 1 minute. It'll be releasable. So Mariemont's defense is going to get a little work here early in the second half. They've had most of the night off.
Is this the first time we've been on man-down defense?
This is the first time we've been on man-down defense. So Loveland's rolling right, number 24. He goes back to X, number 3. Number 3's rolling right. He goes up against Jeb Lindell. Ball's back out top. Loveland is just rolling the ball around.
Mariemont's got 4 long stick defenders on the field right now.
Oh, and Jackson Trester steals the ball, middle of the air. He has it knocked from him, but we've wasted another 10 seconds of the man up.
No, that's no goal.
Shot from number 17, Loveland, hits the side net. Loveland picks it up. They're at X. Jackson Trester for Mariemont's defending.
It's actually a really good look. He just threw the pass high. Should be Mariemont ball.
Looks like Jeb Lindell has picked it up. He has lost the ball to Ian Mikesell.
Now he's held on to that one. It's beyond me.
And he clears to Evan Sizer. Evan Sizer's put it on the turf. We're going to see who's going to. Justin Taylor picks the ball up. That would be pipe fitter, if you guys don't know him by any other name. He'll attend Wake Forest next year. Braden Bortz has picked the ball up. He's bringing it up the left. He goes to Josh McClory at X. Josh goes to Will Stutenroth, who's rolling left. We've got our
Warriors have our starting lineup in.
Starting lineup in. Braden Bortz has it out left. Looks like.
I'll tell you, for these starters tonight, they've all been in the action. Assists and goals.
So Zach McClory's coming on. We're going even. Mariemont was man down. We're now even. Wally Rennie has the ball. He goes to Will Stutenroth. Will Stutenroth up top to Zach McClory. Zach McClory out right to Braden Bortz. Braden Bortz to Josh McClory.
Nice
Josh McClory right into the middle of Ben Wanger's net.
Had a good look there.
Yeah, good look. Not a great shot.
It just made it pretty easy for the goalie on that one.
We could have a fast break opportunity here if they play their heads up. Good defense. Will Stutenroth has the ball out at the 35. He goes to Zach McClory, who's on 35 at the right side. Good defense by Loveland. They strip the ball. Same kid picks it up, and he is going full bore towards the Mariemont goal.
Loveland has created 3 unforced errors already in the second half. They're coming out playing really aggressive.
So number 7's on the right wing. He goes back to middle, 28. 28 goes to 24. 24, the left-handed shot, saved by Hunter Rippertella. Maybe his first save, and that is not going to work out well.
Accidental drop there by number 22, Jeb Lindell. Loveland was right there to pick it up.
Yeah, that's a...
This has been the theme of the offensive strategy for the Tigers tonight. You know, ball's right in front of the crease.
It was a
Pick up
clean
and
look.
shoot.
It was a clean pass to Jeb Lindell. He just didn't make a clean catch.
It was a good finish by number 3.
Number 3 for Loveland picks it up and puts it in the back of the net. As they say in basketball, Scott, you have to value possession of the ball.
Yes. And when you don't, you can get scored on.
You're going to pay for it.
Back to face-off. Green and Quigley.
That's Green and Quigley again for the face-off.
He's pushing it back. Maybe not.
So, Loveland wins the face-off. Number 17's running like a scalded dog to the left side of the field. Scott, I don't know if you noticed or not, but number 33, Charlie Carrot from Mariemont, is on the sidelines.
Probably giving him a break. Nice. The ball's on the ground. Who's going to get the loose ball?
Looks like Seth Green has picked it up.
Green, face-off guy.
He better run. He better run. He gets it cleared out of his stick. Loveland's going the other way.
Actually got his mouthpiece knocked out, too.
So,
yeah, that's when you hear the coaches on the sidelines, when you pick up a loose ball on the defensive side, you got to go full speed.
that was just a breakdown in Mariemont defense. Loveland makes a nice pass from X in front of the net, and I don't know what number it was for Loveland, but he had a 4-foot shot into the back of the net. Number 7.
Yeah, number 7. It's actually a quick shot. It was a good look from X.
It's a great pass. It's a great finish.
Back at face-off. Green and Quigley again.
Looked like maybe 19 for Mariemont. Forgot where his man was. Seth Green wins the face-off, puts it backwards. He goes and gets the ball. He's getting hounded by a couple Loveland players. He's put the ball on the turf.
Again. There we go. Warriors are hanging on.
And Charlie Cowart back on the field has picked it up, and he has passed to Will Stutenroth. We've got a call on the field.
That was a good timeout. The Warriors looked a little tired there.
Yeah, it's 13-6 with 6:44 to go in the third quarter.
Timeout Warriors.
Scott, was our score at halftime? Was it 12-4?
I believe it was 12-4, yes.
So
I think similar to the first half, first quarter, Loveland comes out highly energized. Warriors look a little sluggish. But if things turn out the way they did last half, if that was our preview, then
what you
we'll
find
see what
out
happens.
is that when you go man down, as Mariemont went man up in the first half, and Loveland has gone man up in the second half.
Nice. So for the viewers, you can see the game replayed tonight. The game was being played tonight. This is the replay schedule. You can certainly see it on Spectrum or Cincinnati Bell Phi Optics. Here's a couple of Loveland highlights for everyone to enjoy. This is the goal that we
bobble
saw.
Pass by number 22 from Mariemont, number 3 for Loveland scored. And this is the nice pass from X in front of the goal. Number 7 bounces it right in.
That's really
Goalie's
good
just
lacrosse.
fired up on number 19 from Mariemont, JP Normile, who apparently forgot he was supposed to play defense.
You got to put the body on him, right? Give him
Yes.
a little defense. Warriors
Yes.
Maintain possession.
Yep, looks like Bates Gall is bringing the ball into the box. He throws out center to Wally Rennie. Wally has turned the corner, looking for somebody. He's got Josh McClure at X. Josh goes to Braden Bortz out wide to Will Stutenroth.
Nice hard shot. Nice save by the goalie.
Mariemont has it backed up in spite of Ben Wanger's best efforts. He gave
I'd
that
tell you
ball a
what,
good chase.
That was a great hustle play by Wanger,
Yes. Josh McClure is going to bring it back in.
as well as by Josh. This 47 defender for Loveland's tough.
Big fella. So Henry Rylander goes right to Bates Gall, number 24. Bates is going to roll right out to Will Stutenroth.
Everyone can see
Heading towards X.
number 28 Rolander up high, nicknamed H-Bomb. He'll be attending Indiana University, going to business school there.
Another
Also,
back. Oh,
we lost that one. Another hustle play by the
Ben
goalie.
Wanger hustles and gets possession for them. Obviously, the ref has a better point of view than we do. So Ben Wanger's bringing the ball up the middle. His options look limited. He's all the way up to the 45-yard line.
The last time he was in this position, it was a turnover for Loveland, but this time he might get.
Well,
It looks like it's going to happen.
they did not.
There
We
was
got a
maybe
timeout on the
by
field.
Loveland. I think
Timeout
they
on
were
the field by
at risk
Loveland.
again of not getting it into the box.
Timeout Tigers. 5:26 left in the third.
Definitely a little closer quarter here in Q3.
Yeah, not that unusual for Mariemont this year. They seem to have been less than enthusiastic in the second half of some games this year.
Yeah, we've seen that consistently, but they seem to be a team that gets more energy, more rhythm as time goes along. Why is that? I have no idea.
Well, on average, they're 17-year-old boys.
That's probably one of the reasons why. But we're thankful for the beautiful weather tonight, Kevin. It was youth night tonight here in Mariemont.
We saw some great Terrace Park Bulldogs.
Yes, and maybe a few Mariemont kids in there as well. All of our kids that are playing tonight, for both Kevin and myself, were on that field themselves when they were second grade through 8th grade. And the other thing, too, is ICRC. I tell you, what a professional group of guys and girls and TV crew. And you see volunteers there earlier. That was Jeff LeMay and Tom Tepe from Terrace Park volunteering their time. If you ever have an opportunity to volunteer for ICRC to participate in these types of events, we certainly would encourage that.
They do a great job for a lot of programs, a lot of youth sports in the greater Cincinnati area.
Let's go back to that picture of the volunteers when we can
On the restart for the Warriors.
later.
So, loose ball goes out of bounds. Mariemont grabs possession. They go to X. Josh McCloy passes out left to Braden Bortz. Braden Bortz up top to Bates Gall. Bates looks to senior Wally Rennie. He's looking out to his right.
Warriors, for the most part, right now, full of seniors and juniors on the offensive
They've got their
possession.
starting offensive set in. We'll see what happens. Looks like they're running the picket fence. Bates Gall is not going to be denied.
Oh, such a close shot by McClory.
Yeah,
A little
saved
high.
by Ben Wanger. Josh McCloy picks it up, fires high. Will Stutenroth has the backup, so Mariemont will retain possession. Will Stutenroth rolls to his left, Bates Gall. Bates Gall out right to Wally Rennie. Wally Rennie out to his right to Braden Bortz. Back to Rennie. Back to Gall.
Looks like the Warriors are setting up a set play.
There aren't too many guys athletically who are going to keep up with Wally Rennie.
He's got a really fast first step. And then a second, a third, and a fourth, and a fifth, and a sixth.
Yes, he doesn't slow up to his 10th. And by then, Scott, you and I are done.
I was done at 1.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Warriors pretty much having their way with the passing. Oh, right off the post.
Off a post. Oh, Henry
Just
Rolander.
missed it. Just missed it.
Missed it somehow.
We have a double team opportunity here. Oh, he got through it.
Was that number 2 for Loveland?
Yeah, he's a tough kid.
I tell you what, they score here, and it's going to get interesting.
Lots of time left. They've narrowed the gap for sure.
17 for Loveland's running wild right.
He's got some good wheels. Loveland fans didn't like that screen.
Well, Who's that? Is that Wally Rennie running wild?
Rennie.
I don't know if there's anybody on the field who's going to keep up with Wally Rennie. He is running.
Everybody can enjoy that speed, watching that natural speed. There's Rolander fighting for it.
Rolander's not picked the ball up.
There's another double team opportunity. Oh, that was a great defensive stop by Trester. Did you see that? He got his hands right on the stick last second.
It was, and Loveland had it backed up. They're going to retain possession.
That would have been a really easy goal. Ripatella was yelling his last defense has been when that happened previously, and they learned.
Number 24 for Loveland passes out wide, and that ball's going to get over half field for an over and back. Some of the fans are calling for a loose ball push, but I didn't see anything, Scott. Did you?
Well, they're not going to call that when the ball goes over the half point line. At that point, the ball is dead.
So we've got a defensive mid. He's still on the field. Zach McClory's coming on. Evan Sizer's making his way off, and it looks like Seth Green's coming on. So we'll have an offensive set on the field.
A little different set than before. Or second,
Been
third
a very
line guys.
set. Nick Brothers has 3 goals. Zach McClory has 3 assists. Seth Green has dominated at face-off.
Nice shot.
Wicked shot from the 25-yard line. That's a 15-yard
You know what?
shot.
I don't mind that shot because he obviously sees a lane, and he takes the shot.
Lane, he put it in the back of the net.
And he put it nice and low, which is a good place to shoot where you're that far back. So give him credit for a nice shot. He created his own opportunity there, unassisted goal.
Looked like number 28 from Loveland had something to say to him after the shot. I'm not so sure what it is, other than maybe a nice shot.
You can see it here on the screen that the defense, there was a lane. It was like a bowling alley lane right there. He took a nice, low, fast shot, and they couldn't defend it.
Yeah, number 28 for Loveland, being the gentleman that he is, said, nice shot, Mr. McClory. Nice shot.
Kid's a good sport.
Good sport.
Mariemont fighting for possession here.
I don't know who's going to get this ball.
Looks like Loveland.
Hit him out. We have a flag on the field because that was a big hit. Mariemont ball. The Loveland fans are not enjoying that lack of call. Do we go Loveland or Mariemont?
I believe they're giving the ball to Mariemont. It's a little bit of drama in the stands right now. This was definitely a hard hit. They're all going for a loose ball. It's a face-off
29.
ball.
He stepped.
And that's a clean hit from the front, trying to push him out to get possession by the Warriors. So good play by the Warriors. Unfortunately, that was a tough hit against the young man.
You know what they say, every call makes half the crowd happy.
And Loveland will be happy to get the ball back on that one.
Errant pass from number 28 from Mariemont, Henry Rolander.
It's definitely a sport when you see a football hit. You know, you automatically assume the penalty, but it just depends on what happens.
All right. So Ben Wanger's bringing the ball up the middle again. See if they can clear.
This has been an issue for them.
He's all the way past the 50, making a run towards the goal. He's gonna have a look at it. Unfortunately, he ran into Wiley Lyons, and now Charlie Coward has the ball. Do we have a penalty? Do we have a flag down?
Penalty against Mariemont.
Did you see what it was, Scott?
I think it was a check, cross check by number 6 Lions. We'll see it right here. Because he had the ball, so it has to be a cross check, right?
From the Warriors.
Right there in the back, pushing it back.
Number 6, Wiley Lyons. It's going to serve 30-second technical.
30-second technical push in the back.
The Warriors, Lions, Tigers go man up.
Nice looking shot.
Another save. Ripatella with his 3rd or 4th save of the night. Clears it to Ian Mikesell.
Nice save by Ripatella.
45 seconds left in the half.
Mikesell.
I'll tell you, Loveland's been really aggressive this half. They're really pushing.
You know, Loveland's going back on the offensive side. They have the ball, number 24, as about the 30. He goes to X. Shot on goal. Loveland will retain possession on the backup.
I remember that number 3 had attacked for Loveland last year in the JV championship game. He scored the winning goal in overtime. And Loveland beat Mariemont last year in the JV championship.
You know, Scott, it's funny. I don't ever
Nice
recall
shot.
Mariemont losing to Loveland.
Well, Last year was the first
Shot
time.
by Sharkey.
Well, it was JV.
It was JV in the
Picked up by
championship.
Lindell.
We've turned the ball over again, it looks like, but that's going to do
That's
for
gonna
the
do it
third
for the
quarter.
quarter.
We're going to go into the fourth. Mariemont up 14-6, so
That's the end of 3.
Well, I tell you,
Kusel Stadium.
You got to
it's
give
a
that.
2-2 quarter.
If this was a boxing match, you got to give that to Loveland. They seem to be the aggressor in that quarter.
That was 2 goals to 2 goals.
Yes,
I think it's probably a split.
Mariemont's definitely sitting out a couple of their guys, give them some breaks, but we'll see how the fourth quarter goes. Okay, you're going to see some of the physicalness of this game. There was a lot of loose ball hitting going on.
If you've not watched Lacrosse, there's a reason they wear pads and a helmet. There is a lot of hitting going on.
Especially when you watch college lacrosse.
Yes.
It's even a lot more. It's a very physical sport, especially in the men's game. But I think that's what makes it so much fun to watch. Can we show our volunteers tonight, the cameramen, for the viewing audience? We want to thank them again. I think we missed that opportunity earlier. If you guys can go to the camera guy. There they are. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for helping out tonight. Looking good.
So, Scott, it's a little-known fact, but the Mariemont camera crew was voted in the top 5 of best-looking cameramen in the city of Cincinnati for the ICRC crew.
I
don't know
can
if you
believe
knew that
that.
or not.
I can believe that. They look very distinguished up there.
Yes. Tom Tepe and Jeff LeMay represent Mariemont in the highest order.
Yes, I would agree. So here we go. Should be a fun, action-packed fourth quarter. Everybody's playing really hard, especially the seniors that are out in the field. You know, the season's getting into the fourth quarter. This is the last time these two teams will probably face each other in their young lives.
Loveland's a Division I team. Mariemont's a Division II. They won't play each other again this year.
This will be it for these
This
young
is it.
people. Yeah,
So the seniors on this field will not face this adversary again.
and they've all been playing sports against each other most of their lives. All different kinds of
So
sports.
see if Seth Green can pick this up.
Just
He's
getting
trying.
off-
He's
getting-
giving it all he
getting a
has.
stick under his neck. But
Look at Wally Rennie
No
giving
call.
it everything he has. Jackson Trester picks the ball up. He's going to clear to Seth Green. Seth Green's going to run. He clears to Braden Bortz. What do we got? A penalty down.
I'm not sure what that was.
We're going to go.
I'm not sure what that was.
It's a foul on
Someone.
Mariemont.
Okay, nobody's
There's a
leaving the
hole on the
game.
Warriors. Tigers will get the restart at midfield.
Braden Bortz did his best job to dislodge number 21 Loveland from the ball. He was dancing on the 50-yard line. Braden was able to get his stick and the ball out of his hand, but not close enough for Braden to do anything with it.
There's a little sneak attack there.
Braden's good at that.
It's one of the things you keep an eye on for the Warriors. They're really good on transition defense. When the attackmen are playing defense, they ride really well. There's an open look at goal.
Loveland
Shot.
has it backed up. Over retained possession. Bring it in from the X.
Shot. Lead by Sharkey. Backed up by the.
He's trying to roll the cage. Wally Rennie does a nice job of keeping him out.
Nice job by Trester on defense there. Pushing the attackman out wide.
Those Tresters will get at you. Those kids have
They
a
got a
streak in them.
history of playing good defense,
They've
don't they?
got a streak in them. There's a shot saved by Hunter Ripatella. He clears the Wally Rennie. Let's see if Wally can clear this ball all on his own. He goes
There we
to
go. To
Jeb
Jeb
Lindell. Jeb goes to
Stutenroth.
Will Stutenroth. Let's see if Stutenroth goes to McClory. McClory's looking for somebody. He's got the ball at X, waiting for his offense to come on the field.
Here the Mariemont coaches saying possess, trying to get their guys out. Set
go-
up the offense.
McClory goes to Bortz. Bortz goes to Rennie. Rennie goes to Rolander.
H-bomb.
We'll see if Rolander goes right and shoots like I thought he would. We'll retain ball in possession.
Not many people know this about number 28 senior Henry Rolander, sailor,
He's a sailor.
competitive sailor. Wish I could do that.
You don't see too many of those guys inland like we are here in Cincinnati.
His older brother was a competitive sailor in college. Also a lacrosse player. Both of his older brothers, Joe and Griffin.
So Mariemont's got the ball back up top. Bates Gall goes to Wally Rennie. Wally's going to go back to Bates. Bates is probably going to roll right. He might go left. He'll come back right. Dangerous pass to the middle. Ben Wanger intercepts it. He's looking for a friendly face.
This is where the Warriors
Does he have
really
one, Scott?
Really play tough here. They got somebody open.
Yeah, they got a long stick coming down right. They've got to be offsides. There's only 2 defenders down for Loveland. They've got to be offsides. The referees have caught it.
That was a good call from the press box early.
Offsides on the Tigers. Warriors take possession.
Warriors got
Braden-
possession, 9 minutes left.
Braden Bortz is already all the way down at the defense end of the field. He's going to clear the ball himself.
You rarely see that, right?
You don't see
As an
that
attackman.
often. Normally, you got to pay extra for that. He goes to Wiley Lyons. Wiley Lyons has put the ball on the field.
Loveland's attacking again.
Loveland's got the ball at the top of the field, number 17 for Loveland. He's got Henry Rolander, number 28, playing a little defense on him.
Nice left move.
Oh, somebody's wide open. Nice save by Hunter Rippertella. I mean, that kid had a wide open shot.
Fantastic save.
That was a breakdown in defense. And then an errant pass from Henry Rolander. It's picked up by Josh McClory.
That was also one heck of a dodge by the Tiger. Offense has been...
Yeah, we've taken the ball to X. Great save by Hunter Ripperella.
Yeah, it's probably his best save of the game. We might have a chance to see that again later. Starting offense back in for the Warriors.
Bates Gall goes to Will Stutenroth.
Looks like the Warriors are slowing it down just a little bit. You can see how far back they're playing now.
Try to stretch that offense out a little bit. Mariemont's got the ball at X.
Skip pass.
Trying to get, did you see who's on the field there, Scott?
Okay. That is senior.
That's
Gatch.
one Mr. Gatch.
Mr. Lewis Gatch.
Lewis Gatch, senior from Mariemont.
Bulldog nickname, which is one of my favorites, is Door Knocker.
While he's driving the middle, he goes.
Warriors score a goal.
Wally goes to Brothers. Brothers goes to McClory. McClory puts it in the back of the net. Wanger didn't have a chance. But it's good to see Lewis Gatch out on the field, senior from Marymount. He's going to attend, I believe, IU next year, isn't he? Or Colorado.
Well, he's got, a couple choices. Howell State. Here's the replay of the goal.
So that's Rennie to Brothers to McClory. McClory rolls middle. Goes a little sidearm up top. Wanger didn't have a chance from inside 10 yards.
So back to senior Gatch. He's Ohio State or Colorado. Looks like he's looking for medicine. Golfer, cyclist, interesting kid. Good to see him out there tonight.
Seth Green getting ready to take another face-off. We've got Jackson Truster and Max Tepe out on the field. Freshman. You don't see the freshman from Mariemont get on the varsity field very often, but Max Tepe is a special. I take that back. That's not Max Tepe. That's JP Normile. That's 19,
Junior
not
JP
15.
Normile. Great football player, too, for the Warriors.
Not to take anything away from Max Tepe. He's a tremendous athlete like his father, Tom. Mariemont with the ball. Henry Rolander rolling right. Goes to Will Stutenroth. Will Stutenroth up top. Zach McClure picks it up to Nick Brothers.
Back to freshman Max Tepe. His father was a bocce ball champion at Terrace Park with a bee sting on his eye. Incredible Warrior.
Nice shot by Nick Brothers. Will Stutenroth has it backed up.
Brothers shot sails just high.
So it looks like Braden Bortz has found his way over to the sidelines, probably for a little bit of rest, maybe for Lewis Gatch to get a little playing time as a senior.
Nice catch by McClory.
McClory to McClory there. Probably going to go to Rolander on the left side. He's rolling left.
Nice dodge.
He's going to stay left. probably going to get a shot out of this.
That was a good play.
It's a good shot, backed up by Will Stutenroth. Mariemont will retain possession.
Rollander on the shot. Warriors retain possession.
109 saves this year for Ben Wanger for Loveland. He leads his conference in saves. 109 saves, a whole bunch. I didn't see how many games they've played, but that is a whole bunch.
He's going to add to that tonight.
He's adding to it tonight. So Lewis Gatch is rolling left. He's got the ball. Zach McClory goes to Nick Brothers. Nick Brothers to Henry Rollander. I look for a shot to come out of this possession, Scott. What do you think?
I think it's going to happen any minute. Good defense there by Loveland.
McClory to Brothers. See if we get a shot. He's going to have to go left if he wants to go. He has Josh McClory wide open. It's easy for us to see.
He just missed him by like 2 seconds.
McClory makes a move,
he makes
puts
his
it in
own
the back
play.
of the net. I think that's 3 from McClory. That would be another Mariemont player with a hat trick.
I was glad he found him because he was wide open.
He had enough time to eat his turkey sandwich, catch the ball, put it in the back of the net.
Is he a big fan of turkey sandwiches?
He's a big fan of turkey sandwiches. Likes his avocado. Call that a California club, Scott.
California club. I think we're just about.
He's got it one more time.
Really nice
McClory with a
there.
dodge goes to his left.
That's a tough one to save. He shot it opposite corner of the goalie stick, high, right corner. Probably see that again in college, I'm guessing.
Now we have Max Tepe on the field, freshman number 15. And as I was saying before, you don't see too many freshmen get on the field for Mariemont Lacrosse. And I was fortunate. Max Tepe picks up the ball. As soon as we say his name, Max Tepe gets his name in the book for the ground ball. Gets a touch, goes to Seth Green. And here's another one, number 18, Holden McCord. Sophomore midi coming off a hip injury. He got in the Indian Hill game. He's a tough kid. Max Tepe fires. Mariemont has the backup. He'll retain possession.
Shot by Tepe.
McCord 18 is a really good player. Sophomore on the field.
He's got uncanny speed.
Yes, he does. I can remember his mom always going, wheels, 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 every time he was running.
Well, there's been a lot of question as to where the speed comes from in the family. Fairly certain it's not the father. It must be the mother.
For sure, it's the mom. I've never seen Dad run.
And you never will.
Mr. McCord. He's an attorney, so he's really good around his mouth.
Shot by Max Tepe. Another save by Ben Wanger.
Nice save by the keeper for the Tigers.
Look at Holden McCord hustle his way off the field. Zach McClory comes off the field. Nick Brothers comes off the field. We've got the defensive set on. Goalie is across the 50 with the ball, figuring out what he's going to do. Jackson Trester.
Nice turnover.
Tricks it.
Oh, not quite. Loveland maintains possession.
We got a flag down. It's got to be on Mariemont because they're allowing Loveland to play.
Were we offsides, maybe?
No, we couldn't have been offsides.
Couldn't have been offsides.
It's got to be something else.
I didn't see a lot of physical contact. I guess they saw something across the field. We'll see what happens. Loveland has a chance to score here.
You know, Scott, unless Loveland's got a 10-point play in their back pocket, I don't think they're going to get back in this one. Ball on the field. They pick it back up.
Until the ball actually goes dead or Mariemont gets the ball, this is going to keep happening.
Until possession changes. So Loveland's rolling back up. Now they're going back down the left side of their field. They go to X number 3. Jackson Trester seems to have the situation under control. Ball on the field. They retain possession.
Actually, the Warriors could just let them keep passing.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes to go. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. We'll find out what the penalty is going to be here. Scott, any ideas?
I have no clue. I missed this one.
So Loveland's going to bring the ball into possession. The ball out on the left wing at about the 30. Number 20, he steps in.
Actually, it looks like the Warriors
Goes
are
down to the
keeping
left
that.
wing. They put the ball down. Jeb Lindell's got it. And
Possession
Charlie
by Charlie.
Cowart, once again, comes to the rescue.
Not sure how that was.
Oh, I don't know how Jeb held on to it, but he did.
That was a really tough play by 22.
And there's going to be a hold on Loveland. There will be a hold on Loveland. So we're going to go even up. Great save on that shot from Loveland right up on top. Hunter Ripatella made a nice save.
And that last part there was the hold.
Yeah, 1 minute hold on
Looks like
Loveland,
there's
so
gonna be a 1 minute
actually
hold
Mariemont's
for
going to
number
get a
2,
little man up out of this.
We'll see what happens.
McElveen.
2 minutes left in the game. Perfect night for lacrosse, or any other sport for that matter.
Scott, any predictions for the rest of the season for Mariemont, for these Warriors?
Well, they have a very high-level goal of winning state championship for Division II. They've got to take care of business to finish out the season and do well in the playoffs. But
If there's one thing you would tell them, it would be.
it would be to continue to focus on hitting your goals for unforced errors. I think possession
Give
is
me
really
a 30
important.
second
I would
hold
agree.
until
They
the
have
technical
put the
service
ball
session.
on the
The
offensive
Warriors
side.
are
They've put the
man
ball
up for
on the
30
field
seconds.
too much.
Like any championship run, you got to keep the ball in your hand. Gives you a competitive advantage, especially against really, really good teams at that
And they're
moment.
going to face them.
Yeah, it's never been easy in the playoffs, but you got to get there first.
Mariemont's just playing a little bit of keep away at this point. With a minute and a half left on the clock at 16-6. We're back to even up.
Looks like we're all even. 125 to play.
Mariemont's just going to try to play keep away at this point. They have no interest in scoring again. Like to get off the field with nobody getting hurt. It's been a good, clean game.
Yeah, I think Loveland has played a pretty tough game. I mean, it's a 10-point differential, but they play tough. They got good stick skills. Seniors keep their heads up. They're playing against a very good Mariemont lacrosse team.
Now 1 minute to play.
Batesgall brings the ball in. There's 59 seconds left. He's going to run left. Now he's running right. He's going to run right again. Scott, can you make sense of it?
Well, not really. He should get the ball into one of the speedy, our speedsters, like number 20, Wally Rennie, right now.
I don't know if
It'd be really
anybody.
hard to catch
I don't know
him.
if anybody will catch Wally Rennie on the field.
It's almost hard to keep up with him by camera as well. We've got a lot of our speed guys on the field right now. 25 seconds left. And at this point, I would go high to give himself a break. And that's what he's doing.
He clears it way up top to Zach McClory, who'll probably be
point.
able to kill. He goes to Lewis Gatch. We're at 10 seconds.
You got to give Loveland credit. They're not giving up. Down to the very last second.
Lewis Gatch drops the ball. There's 2 seconds left. Mariemont's going to leave this game 16-6 champions.
Nice game for the Warriors. Good effort and hustle by Loveland tonight.
Nice win over a strong Division I program.
I want to thank ICRC for coming to Mariemont tonight to broadcast this game, and all the volunteers that participated as well.
Let's thank Tom Tepe and Jeff LeMay on the cameras.
Guys
Scott.
did a fantastic job. Everything was perfect. Kevin, it was a pleasure working with you tonight.
Scott, it's a pleasure working with professionals such as yourself.
And on behalf of Kevin McClory and Scott Green and the rest of the ICRC crew,
Mariemont Athletics.
Mariemont Athletics, have a great evening. Thank you.